It looks like it's time for rapid fire.
Man, we're flying through this.
Yeah, well, we're trying to keep the show a little bit more concise, and we're still probably babbling a little bit too much about certain things.
Magloader, welcome. Thanks for watching. You're right, shall not be infringed. I don't see any wishy-washy. What do they mean by, you know, it's pretty clear. Shall not be infringed. I like the way you think, my friend. Yep. Let's do some rapid fire here. I think we got a video first that I think we'll all enjoy. We'll do some voiceovers while you guys watch. But tell me what you think of this.
Weapons? Just grab a shotgun. They're easier to shoot.
Yeah.
It looks like real easy to be, doesn't it to you?
Obviously. But I thought that'd be a fun video to show. Have you ever done anything like that?
No,
Have you ever seen anybody do anything like that?
I've never actually seen it. No.
So I was in deer season a couple years. This has probably been 10 years ago now. I was checking in a deer, taking it to the check station, and which happened to be a butcher station also. And the dude in front of me had blood running down his face, on his left eye, under his left eye. And I'm like, what the heck? The deer fight back or what? You know? And he's like, no, I was up in a tree stand and the deer was over my right shoulder, so I had to change. He went to a left hand. He's normally a right hand, so he had the gun up across his face and was like trying to look in it. And it was so unnatural. That thing kicked back and punched him right in the eyeball, cut his eye.
Did they have a scope on it then, or
it must have had a scope or something?
Well, I've seen people get scope bite before,
but he wasn't. He didn't take any effort to clean up and avoid the.
That's because
he was not hiding.
He was a man.
That's right. That's right.
we wear our scars proudly, even if we're complete idiots when we got them.
I bet that deer tasted good, though.
I bet
he enjoyed every bite of it. All right, so now let's go through some memes. This one is called I don't know, idiot liberals. But anyways, you know how when you have to log into some websites, they'll do a CAPTCHA thing, like click on every box that has a street light in it or extra. So liberals across the nation are locked out of accounts after CAPTCHA asks, select all squares that contain a woman. And as we all know from Matt Walsh's video, they can't answer that question.
No, they really can't.
This really bogs them down. I thought that was cute.
So to even successfully answer that CAPTCHA, they'd have to acknowledge some kind of reality. So.
All right, next. Let's see. This one with the most recent. You want to blow that one up? With the recent New York City subway. Actually a hero. I'm going to call him a hero. A Marine saved the day when this deranged lunatic happened to be harassing everybody on the subway, tried to push multiple people into the subway tracks, and a Marine put him in a chokehold, and the dude ended up dying, unfortunately, which is sad, but the Democrats are now trying to revive or resuscitate this whole racism thing because of the skin color of both people involved's skin color. So I just thought that was very timely that those Democrats, anytime they get a chance to stoke the fires of hate,
trot out that racism card.
They're ready to do it.
Yep.
All right, what's our next one? All right, so here's something that we haven't talked about that maybe we need to spend some time on is your online privacy. Google has this new thing called or incognito mode or whatever, and it's supposed to be, it gives you this false sensation that everything you do is private on it, but it's not. It does some blocking of malicious spyware or Trojan horses or malware or whatever, but everything you do online still bypasses incognito man and is out there for forever.
Old Mr. Google still knows everything you're doing.
That's right. So this is just basically pointing out how Google's pulling the wool over a bunch of unsuspecting idiots that actually trust Google still. All right, this next one is kind of hard hitting. This I saw on the Twitter webs where this explains, this actually hits you in the face. I don't agree with either of these, but if you praise a woman who aborted her child because she did it for what was best for herself, then I hope you're praising the men that abandoned their children because they did what was best for themselves. It's the same damn thing, Craig.
It's exactly the same, and I dare anyone to say how it's different.
Yeah, it's not. But somehow they're praised, and they give each other high fives if they have an abortion because it's what I had to do for myself. I'm just looking out for myself. It's evil. All right, let's get off of that one. I'm just gonna get me pissed off. All right, so Passover. So it was in the days of Brandon that each one marked their homes so that the FBI and the IRS might pass over them. If you can see that picture, they're painting a Democrat sign on there so that the IRS and the FBI leave them alone.
Sadly, there's more truth to that.
100%. 100%. All right, next one. This is something, there's a major upswing in the health field. 1900 to 2020, you see a graph there. The testicular injuries in women's sports, there has been a major spike in the year 2019 to 2020. What do you think that's about?
Well, clearly,
they were obviously protecting their gonads for the last 100 years, and all of a sudden, they're not protecting
women's
them anymore.
cups were very much more
Idiots!
efficient.
You guys are idiots! My gosh. All right, next one. Hat tip to Mr. Guns and Gear. This one's a local situation also. Anyone know where I can find the 160,000 rounds of 5.56 that the Columbus Police Department cannot locate? This one slipped onto our news.
Yeah,
so it was a national news thing, but nobody in Columbus knows about it.
Now, I wonder why that is.
Yeah.
That's,
So I thought that was a good one.
Yeah, if they're just going to, lose 160,000 rounds, I'll help them, take some if they just want to get rid of it.
We can store some for them. All right, next one, I got a short gun story for you. A guy walked into a crowded bar waving his unholstered pistol and yelled, "I have a 45 caliber Colt 1911 with 7-round magazine plus one in the chamber, and I want to know who's been sleeping with my wife." And a voice came out of the back of the room and said, "You're going to need more ammo." Nothing? I thought it was funny, Craig.
No, it's funny. I was just reading here. There was a comment, JAS, on one of your previous ones there.
Must have been the abortion one?
The abortion one. She correctly pointed out, except one is murder, and there is that.
What's Bobo saying? Go devil dog. What was that for? What's devil dogs?
I'm not sure what he's speaking of there.
All right. My last rapid fire is an interesting quote. Do you remember the kids movie Bug's Life?
Yes.
My kids grew up right around when this was a hot movie. But some of you out there may remember this, but it's an interesting quote, and it is very valid today. You let one ant stand up against us. This is the big bad grasshopper saying this. And they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if we ever let them figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. Does that not speak the truth of where we're at right now? Does the government realize... They realize that we outnumber them 100,000 to 1.
Yep.
But we don't realize that we're the ones with the power.
Yes, and that was how our government was supposed to be set up. But unfortunately, if you can convince enough people that they don't have any rights or any freedoms, eventually they don't.
There it is.
And that's, that's kind of a downer way to end it here.
It is.
Thanks.
I'm depressed now.
So... I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. And, if, like always, we're trying to grow the channel. YouTube does its best to not feed this type of content out. So, any assistance we can get from you guys to help feed the algorithm. So, any comments you have, like, share, that goes a long way. If you like this type of content, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when we drop new content. We are starting to get out to get some more range footage. We can finally get out there and do some shooting. So not only do we enjoy that, but we can get the footage out there and start doing some more reviews to get that to you as well. So we have, like I said, we've got the JXP10 there. We have on its way the Henry big boy revolver.
I can't wait for that one.
And so I'm looking forward to that. Just if no other reason, I love revolvers and I like shooting .357.
Did we release the Henry Homesteader yet?
The Henry Homesteader video range video released last week. And there again, phenomenal gun. So yeah, that one was if you haven't seen that yet, I'd recommend you go and check it out. So. Let's see. We have any other comments here? Bobo World, Go Devil Dogs. They armed the thugs.
Bobo World's been with us for 3 or 4 or 5 weeks now.
Yep.
He's starting to be a original gangster there.
Let's see. Anything else there? Doesn't look like it here. Thank you very much. And as far as Magloader Steve, is that our Magloader Steve?
I don't know.
If it is, howdy, Steve. Steve usually can't make it on Thursdays. We keep trying to get him in here so we can have the full boat, and so hopefully he'll be able to start joining us a little bit more.
Steve, if that's you, I want you to tell us what we had for lunch last Saturday. Only Steve can answer this.
So as always, we appreciate you guys watching and commenting, sharing. And if you have any suggestions or anything that you would like to see, let us know. And, we will do what we can to try to incorporate that in. You have any final words?
Nope. Thank you very much for watching. Share.
Okay.
We'll
so
see you
until
next
next
time,
stay safe.
Bye-bye now.